MaddKnicks here, giving you a recap of tonight's game. Let's just get right into it, man. I ain't gonna waste your time, man. Tonight's game, man, was, as I said, or like I mentioned it on one of the shorts, we brought it today. We played hard. We didn't play smart the whole game. Still some of those glaring issues that we've all come accustomed to, but nevertheless, they're issues, and I get it. To kind of rectify those issues might take more time and more. We're still new, man. We're still new, and I get it. We did a lot this year so far, so it's kind of like, no, we're not accepting that. Like, we won so many games against good teams, like, but we are still new. It kind of can't get past that, but the issue still persists, and I get it's gonna take time, but it's just an annoying thing. It's very annoying to see some of the issues. Let's get right into it, man. First quarter. The team is starting to, it seems like there are certain things where you see where we're starting to respond. Like, clearly, we came out with a lot more intensity today. Clearly, from the jump. Now, we was playing hard, not playing smart, but we clearly had more intensity, more activity today. So that means that they're responding to coaching, or maybe it was that players meeting that they had. But, hey, they're responding to something. Even during that first quarter, they went on a run, and then we called the timeout, and then it was like an ATO, 2 field goals right after that timeout, and it was like, okay, we're responding. Like, things like, because even this year, I don't know, I got to see the stats on what our field goals is after timeouts. I don't think it's encouraging. That's from my point of view. Now, I got to see the number. Maybe the numbers say something different, but that's how I see it. Like, so clearly we're responding a little better in small little ways. Is Jalen okay? I wrote that. I'm not seeing the Jalen that I'm used to seeing. He's not playing bad per se. Even when you look at the end of the game stats, the numbers are still there, but it's just like, I'm not seeing that bulldog aggressiveness. Now, that could be either one or two things. I'm speculating here, of course. It's either he's exhausted, he's tired, he has been playing, he's been here, Like, he's either tired. I've said it on this channel a couple times. We've had a rough schedule, so maybe he's exhausted, or maybe he's making a concerted effort. So, you know what? They said something to me, or they mentioned it. I'm gonna get everybody else involved, or everybody else get theirs first, and then fourth quarter or whenever you need me, I'll making the big shot. I'll be there. Maybe that's what. Maybe. I'm just gonna take that. I'm just gonna take the second option, because I just don't want to hope that he's tired, because All-Star break is really nowhere near. That's in February, man. I gotta look over the schedule to see if we have a 3-day in between game. Like, maybe that'll help, but like, All-Star break, and then more than likely he's gonna make the All-Star team. Yeah, he's gonna have to kind of thug that out if he is tired, but maybe he's making the concerted effort to get everyone else involved. And if that means us winning, cool. I'm just not used to it, because people want to talk about the ball dominant and the ball dominant Jalen Brunson and how much he pounds the ball. We win with him doing that. Thank God for him doing that. We need him to do that. But we do need the other players and him to get them involved as well. So it's a healthy balance that he's just going to have to juggle. He has to figure that out. It was an early fear De Beer sighting. James Harden was wilding in that first quarter, making in almost every three. Second quarter, a few turnovers, a few turnovers from us, period. It's annoying, especially when we have momentum. We losing our man in transition. Everybody did that. OG lost his man in transition a few times. Everybody losing their man in transition. Mikal lost a few times. Jabu Selly, you already know how he does. That's his game. His game is to lose players in transition. Like, man, it's annoying. We don't get out of our own way. We just don't. Cat is a 3-point shooter who never makes in threes. Like, he just remind me of one of those people. Like, I know guys like that in the park. Like, yo, so-and-so could shoot, but every time you play, he never makes in the shot. You like, yo, bro, I mean, like, your form looks good, like, your load up look good, like, it's not too much leg, not too much arms, like, everything looks like you should be making in threes, but you never make, that's what Cat do. Cat don't make in no threes like that. Like, he don't, I don't see it. I don't see it, man. We need more creativity offensively, man. I need the coach to get more creative when it comes to getting Cat involved. The trail three don't work. If he's not making in threes, that trail three don't work. And for him to be at the top of the key trying to create, it doesn't work. It's not working. Cat don't got the crazy first step like that. Centers are stuck to him now. Maybe he went early in his career, maybe, but now he's not that guy. Like, and he either does one or three things when centers are stuck to him, which is usual, which is typical. They are stuck to him. He either does the rap thing because he's frustrated he can't get by them, and that's offensive. Or he's flailing his arms up trying to sell the foul, and he's arguing with the ref, and they come down as a 5-on-4, and he's late to get back. Or he falls on the floor, and he really is late to get back, and it's a 5-on-4. That don't work, him being at the key, man. Let's do some pin downs with him, man. Let him run around some screens. Give him the ball in the post. Now, I understand Cat wants to do so much arm fighting in the post. It eats up the shot clock by the time he does get position and by the time anyone is comfortable to get him the ball. So I get it. Doing that is not the most optimal sometimes with Cat, but hey, man. Like, we got to do something else to get him involved because we have to get Cat involved. Make no mistake, this team is not going to be successful if we're not getting him involved. That's just what it is. We need him at this point. And not having him, it derails us. You saw that from last game. He only shot 3-4 shots. We was going to be toast. If that's happening, he has to be included. But it can't just be top of the key 3-point shot or create at the top of the key on your own. We got to figure out more ways to get him involved. Deuce was wilding, man. Like, that 3-point shot is automatic. I'm trying to tell my boy, yo, maybe we should couple Yabusele in a pick and Deuce and get a player. Because we got Kolek now, man. Kolek can't sniff Deuce. It would be a success story if Kolek could be half of what Deuce is. Deuce shot is automatic. He damn near the best 3-point shooter in the league the way he be wilding. He's the reason why we be in the game. Him, a little bit of Jordan Clarkson, especially if Jalen Brunson isn't really wilding like that. If Cat is struggling, OG, Mikal struggling, it's Deuce that be keeping us in the game offensively. Hey, he played deep. Man, please. I ain't arguing with people no more. OG's just like, he's pulling his punches. He's not shooting the three. Now, towards the end of the game, he made in some shots, so maybe, hopefully that's a start. But up until that point, man, it's like, he was pulling his punches, man. He wasn't even trying to shoot the shot. He was just like, all right, I'm just going to not shoot, and I'm going to try to blow by my man, and that doesn't work because I don't have no real moves. And it's crazy. It's like, yo, OG, let's be real. All you got to do is 2-3-step yammy. 1-2-step and just rise. But I don't know. That's a whole nother story, man. They was 9 from 22 from 3. They was shooting. They was making some threes. I ain't gonna lie. That second quarter. Zubac, well, that was the first half, actually. Third quarter, Zubac was killing the glass. They say he had 20-something and 10. It seemed like he had 30 rebounds. He was getting every rebound. Like, we couldn't stop him on the glass. That's what it felt like, but I guess the stats say otherwise, but we had no answer for him on the boards. Even Mitch is in there. He was still getting rebounds, second chance points and all that. OG on the fast break with the ball in his hand. It was that play where he had that break, and it's like, okay, you thinking, you salivating, like, yes, we gonna come away with 2 points, and he just loses the ball, and you're just like, oh my God. Like, it's like, this is elementary school when you learn, like, PAL, like, you know what I mean? Like, CYO, however, I'm not even gonna say AAU too, but you do 3-man weaves and 3 versus 2 drills, fast break drill. This team, we're terrible in transition. We're terrible in transition. I don't know the numbers, but when I watch the game, every time it's a fast break, I hold my breath. I do. If it's not Josh, Jalen, a little bit of Deuce, I hold my breath. Either Mikal Bridges is allergic to dunk the ball and he goes for a layup, he gets blocked, or maybe he'll miss the layup. OG just loses the ball. Cat, I never seen Cat on a fast break like that before. Man, I don't know, man. And we navigate screens so bad. Oh my God. Excuse me, we navigate screens so bad, man. We gotta make a decision. What we gonna do when it's a screen? Either we're switching or we're gonna trap. It doesn't make sense to have two guys on the ball, and now we're at a disadvantage because now one player on the weak side has to guard two players. It's the NBA. They don't need much room to make in the three. So now you're relying on that weak side defender to make a decision to either pick one or to leave a guy wide open for a three. Either we going to switch, and that might mean Mitchell Robinson switch on Harden, and now he's guarding Harden. And Deuce is now guarding Zubac. Cool. Hey, we got to live with that. But two guys on the ball is just, I think that's the game plan, but it's Tibbs. It's a Tibbs, same thing Tibbs. It don't make sense. I don't like it. I hate it. Or trap. It was a play when James Harden was in the corner. You trap him. It was Mitch and Deuce. Trap him. Get a turnover. Make them call a timeout. Blitz him. Trap him. Make a decision, man. Like, yeah, man. Like, fourth quarter, man. D started to tighten up. His D started to get better. Like, Kawhi Leonard was like missing shots a little bit more, and it was a little tough on him. It was kind of tough on Kawhi most of the game. OG did do a good job defensively for the most part. Kawhi is Kawhi. He can score. He's going to score on OG, but it wasn't bad. But he was getting his way the first three quarters, and that fourth quarter, it kind of got, it was curtains for him. It got a little quiet for him. And Cat started to cook in the paint, man. Yeah. Like, cook in the paint, man. Them threes, them long twos you be trying to do here and there, cook in the paint, man. Get in the paint, back some players down, be patient. He had a play where it was a drive, it was a slip, and I think Kolek bounced past him through the double team, and Cat gets confused, and it's a charge on Cat. But it's like, yo, Cat, like, just be patient. You could have just stopped. Like, it's just the IQ, the smarts, the wherewithal in the moment. I'm hoping we're going to see different as time goes on, man. I'm hoping, man. But we won the game, man. And, you know, it was a win, man. It's just certain things that are frustrating. And the most frustrating thing I do want to speak about real quick before I let y'all go. But it's just like the Jalen Brunson Cat pick and roll that was supposed to be so dominant that we were salivating for. We haven't seen nothing of it. It's been 2 years. But my problem is why we haven't seen nothing of it. And no doubt you could blame the coach if you want to. And I probably do partially blame the coach maybe. But have these two linked up in the off season and like really like got together and figured it out? Like, that's what I'm like, I don't understand like why we don't see nothing of it at all, ever. Like, I get it. Jalen is not a confident passer. He's just not. I mean, he gets the assists, but Jalen is not a confident passer sometimes. Whether, I don't know if he feels inferior to these guys being taller than him and him having to pass the ball over these guys, or I don't know what it is, but he's just not confident making some of those tight window passes. And Cat don't really do those real bulldozing screens like that, man. It's a lot of offensive fouls from Cat. Like, Cat is not the best screener in the world. Like, and even when he does screen, when he rolls, it's like he doesn't really roll much, but he pops and he doesn't really do an amazing job, like getting separation when he's turning his hips and getting open to pop sometimes. I mean, there's things that I notice, but it's like, so maybe they don't necessarily have the natural organic recipes when you really look at their game. But when you do look at their game in the next sense, you're like, this should be a little bit more like synergy with this pick and roll, but I blame them too. What did y'all do in the offseason? Was Cat just doing his own thing with his trainer, and was Jalen doing his own thing with his trainer? Y'all was supposed to get together and figure this out. Yo, we're going to be in the gym for the next 3-4 months, with however long the offseason is, and we're going to figure out this pick and roll thing so we could be a dynamic duo, a pseudo Karl Malone, John Stockton. Like, that's disheartening, the most disheartening part, because it's like, it's taken away from us, including Cat, and freeing up Jalen Brunson sometimes, so we relegate ourselves to 1v1. But, you know, I'm MaddKnicks, man. I got to put the Mad in MaddKnicks, but it wasn't all bad. It ain't all bad. We got the win. We got one in the win column. I'll take it. No fight here, no argument here. You know, we play Friday. I forget who we play. I believe we started a road trip. Is it Trailblazers? It might be Trailblazers. So let's just stack these wins together however they are. Boston lost today. So I'm guessing we either tied or we above them at 2 again. Whatever it is, man. Let's just, right now, we're trying to get back our mojo, get back our confidence mode, and let's just stack these wins. Whoever we're playing, we ain't going to worry about. Let's just do what we got to do and bring it and let the chips fall what they may. We're talented enough. We just got to bring it. So, MaddKnicks here, man. I rambled on long enough, man. I'm going to get y'all up out of here, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know how y'all feel in the comments, man. Give me some feedback in the comments, if you will. And follow me on Twitter at KMalls. And I'm out of here, man. Holla.